Not long ago, I was completely fried. I was convinced that scaling my business meant hiring a huge team and probably begging for investor money. I was dead wrong. The secret to my small business now pulling in a massive profit wasn't a bigger payroll. It was a handful of under-the-radar AI tools that automate, well, pretty much everything. Most entrepreneurs are stuck in a trap, the belief that the only way to grow is with more people, more funding, and more chaos. It's a fast track to stress, tiny profit margins, and that constant feeling you're one bad month away from the whole thing imploding. I was living that nightmare. I was the CEO, the marketer, the sales guy, the customer support agent, and the janitor. I was pulling 80-hour weeks not to get ahead, but just to keep the lights on. Then I stumbled onto something. A new way of working with AI tools that act like a world-class team running 24/7 for less than what you'd pay a part-time intern. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the exact tools that are turning one-person shops into profit machines. And the first one is the absolute game changer. Before, my day-to-day was pure chaos. A new sale would trigger this frantic manual checklist, create an invoice, update a spreadsheet, add the customer to my email list, and, if I remembered, schedule a follow-up. Every single step was a chance to mess up. It was administrative hell, and it was easily eating 20 hours of my week. I was the bottleneck in my own business. Then I built what I call my AI Chief Operating Officer. This isn't a single app. It's a system I built using smart automation platforms. Think of a tool like Zapier, but supercharged with AI that can make decisions, using logic from tools like Gumloop. This system is the glue between all my apps. My website, payment processor, CRM, you name it. And it runs complex jobs for me automatically. Now when a sale comes in, the AI coup just takes over. It doesn't just do A then B then C, it actually thinks. It checks the customer's history. Is this a new customer? Boom, a personalized welcome email sequence goes out. A repeat buyer? They get a totally different email with a loyalty discount. The system generates the invoice, updates my books, puts the customer in the right marketing group, and even tells my AI sales agent to check in with them in 3 weeks. I don't touch a single part of it. This one change didn't just save me 20 hours a week. It gave every customer a flawless professional experience that I could never deliver on my own. It killed human error and let my business run and scale 24/7, even while I'm sleeping. This was the first step to finally working on my business, not just in it. Once I automated the busy work, I hit another wall. What now? What product should I create next? What content do people actually want? What are my competitors doing that's working? For months, my strategy was just guesswork. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what stuck. It was expensive and honestly pretty demoralizing. So I deployed an AI strategist. This isn't a person. It's a new kind of AI tool that can actively surf the web and become your personal market research team. I can give it a mission like this. Analyze my top 3 competitors. Pinpoint their most successful marketing campaigns from the last 6 months. Find the gaps in their product line, and scour forums to find the biggest unsolved problems in our industry. An hour later, I get back a report that would have taken a human team weeks to put together. This AI analyzes social media chatter, reads thousands of customer reviews, and spots trends before they go mainstream. About 6 months ago, my AI strategist flagged a very specific complaint that kept popping up in online communities in my field. It was a problem nobody was solving well. Based on that one insight, I created a new digital product. I knew exactly which pain points to hit in my marketing because the AI laid it all out for me. That product became my all-time bestseller in 60 days. This isn't about keeping up with the competition anymore. It's about staying 2 steps ahead. Every expert screams content is king. They tell you to be everywhere: blogs, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reels. For a solo entrepreneur, that's not a full-time job. It's just impossible. My content was sporadic, and it was a huge source of guilt and stress, so I built an AI content factory. Again, this is a suite of connected tools that acts as my personal content team. It starts with an AI writer like Jasper or the advanced models of ChatGPT to brainstorm ideas and hammer out detailed first drafts for scripts and blog posts. But here's where it gets wild. Once I have a script, I can pop it into an instant presentation creator. And minutes later, I have a professional slide deck. Then, I can take that same script and drop it into an AI video generator like Synthesia to create a high-quality video with a realistic AI avatar. in multiple languages, if I want, without ever touching a camera. The workflow is just insane. An idea that used to take me a week to turn into a single blog post now becomes a blog post, a sales presentation, a social media campaign, and a YouTube video in under 2 hours. My content output has exploded, which has directly boosted my traffic, leads, and authority in my space. It gives me a level of omnipresence that used to be only for companies with huge marketing budgets. I know this can feel like a lot. Going from doing everything by hand to this level of automation can seem overwhelming. That's why I put together a free guide I call the AI Business Blueprint. It doesn't just list the tools. It gives you the step-by-step framework for plugging them into your business. It's the exact blueprint I used. You can grab it for free at the link in the description. The final piece of my puzzle was sales. With all these new leads coming in from my content factory, I was dropping the ball. I'd forget to follow up. Important emails got buried. I was leaving thousands of dollars on the table every month because I just couldn't keep up. That's where my AI sales agent comes in. This is a system powered by a new generation of smart CRMs and communication platforms like Ashio and Nextiva. It's the central brain for all customer interactions. It automatically pulls in data on every new lead, their company, their role, even what they've been posting on social media. When a lead emails me, the AI analyzes the message. If it senses urgency or a clear buying signal, it flags the email and pushes it to the top of my list. It schedules follow-ups automatically, so no lead ever goes cold. But the coolest part is the real-time help. If I'm on a sales call, the AI is listening and suggesting talking points, answers to objections, or relevant case studies to share right when I need them. The result? My sales conversion rate more than doubled in 3 months. Not because I magically became a world-class salesperson, but because I had an AI assistant making sure every lead got the perfect touch at the perfect time. It turned my messy sales process into a predictable, scalable system. Putting these 4 systems together, the AI coup, the strategist, the content factory, and the sales agent, was my turning point. I stopped being a burnt-out freelancer and started being an actual business owner. The business no longer depended on how many hours I could work. It ran on intelligent, automated systems. And the profit wasn't just financial. It was a profit of time, freedom, and mental clarity. I finally had the space to think, to plan, and to create, instead of just putting out fires all day. I was no longer a slave to my business. I was its architect. This is what nobody tells you. Scaling isn't about brute force, it's about leverage. And right now, AI is the greatest leverage we've ever had. So think about it. We've got an AI coup running the day-to-day, an AI strategist telling you where to go next, an AI content factory building your brand, and an AI sales agent closing deals for you. The real secret isn't one of these tools, it's the mindset shift. It's realizing you don't need a team of 100 to build $1 million business anymore. You can build a digital team of AI agents that are smarter and more efficient than we ever thought possible. These tools aren't just for Silicon Valley giants. They're here, they're affordable, and they're leveling the playing field for everyone. The question isn't if AI will change business. It's when are you going to let it change yours? You don't have to burn out to build something great. You just need the right leverage. If you got value from this and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I drop videos with actionable AI strategies like this every single week. And I've got a question for you. Which of these AI employees would make the biggest immediate impact on your business? Drop a comment below. I read and respond to every single one. Thanks for watching.